Well, I started training about when I was 15. It was probably the first year and a half in that I probably started sort of learning more about the sport and actually meeting people that competed as well. From like compliments I got from people just like a general health club gym, and it was probably the next step to take, which obviously required quite a lot of discipline. So it took me quite a long time to sort of get used to it and decide actually what I wanted to do with it. Yeah, I mean, there's, like I was saying before, there's been a lot of like social times and things like that where I sit there and feel to myself sometimes sort of wanting to quit so much of what I do because it gets in the way of being able to hang out with friends and enjoy myself. I have to sort of be really disciplined with myself and just sort of see every day as it goes and sort of make sure that I don't sort of stray too far away from what I'm supposed to be achieving, obviously. So to put yourself and say to yourself you have to stay motivated and disciplined for 2 years in advance every single day is quite stressful. For me, it's sort of more not really physical but psychological. You sometimes tend to get quite moody with people and you tend to fall out with people quite a lot. So that's something I definitely regret, and it's just something that you sort of have to teach yourself how to improve on and learn from your mistakes in the past. If I was to take things like anabolic steroids or anything like that, there'd be people younger than me that have been on them for sort of 2 to 3 years before me that would be ahead of my game completely. But some of the most respectable and disciplined people I've ever met in my life take anabolic steroids and they're not natural, but they're the kind of people that, you know, they do it for their sport. But I'd say that people that don't compete and don't need it for their sport, that take it, I think, and they haven't tried to work for it naturally to begin with, I would consider that cheating. It's something that has completely changed me as a person, and I'll always say that to people because it's the way I sort of look at life now. I sort of try and use up every opportunity that I can to sort of be better by myself. You meet so many sort of respectable people and people that are so motivated and disciplined with their sport that they live to train and they live that lifestyle. It's quite incredible that I've had sort of the chance to train in quite a few bodybuilding gyms in the past. You constantly rely just on yourself. You know, if you win or you fail or you succeed, you can't blame it on anybody else except yourself. There's no one sort of telling you, you know, you missed a meal or you missed your nutrition for the day or you haven't trained. But it could be with anything. You know, I think people that live like a positive lifestyle and are motivated to do things like getting up for work in the morning or just simply getting promoted with a job, it's basically the same thing. It's just that I think, you know, people need to have that positive and motivated outlook on life before they do something like this.